It's 2025, and women have turned gyms into a trap where men can't win. Approach, and you're a harasser. Look, and you're a creep. Ignore, and you're a coward.
So I just left the gym. Well, actually, I just left Whole Foods because I was grocery shopping. But I think I saw like the hottest guy I've ever seen in my life at the gym. And I was working out and he was like staring at me. And he was actually like down the treadmill, like 2 treadmills down. So then like I got off the treadmill and I went to the sauna. And then I saw him again. He came to the sauna. The whole time he was like staring at me. And he did not say one word. And I'm just like, are you going to say anything? Like... And I'm not like the kind of person to like approach or talk to a guy first. I know like a lot of girls do that. I just can't. Maybe that's why I'm still single. But men, like seriously, if you're gonna like stare, like why don't you say something? Like what is wrong with men these days? Like they'll stare at you but they won't say anything. It's just so weird to me.
It's so funny to me when guys are like, girls should approach guys at the gym first, or a girl should make the first move on their gym crush, or the guys in the gym in general first. But to me, in my experience, every time I get near a guy, they literally run away. Like I could go to a machine right next to them, or like, you know how the squat racks are right next to each other? I could go on one side of the squat rack, and for some reason, I guess they're done with their set or something, but they will literally run off. And that's just my personal experience and from what I've noticed. When I get close to someone at the gym, whether it's a guy or a girl, most of the time if it's a girl, they're pretty receptive. Like, I think girls are getting more comfortable in the gym, especially if there's another girl around, like, you feel a little bit more comfortable. But I've noticed that when I get close to a guy, if I'm working on a machine next to him or if I'm on the squat rack or whatever, they will literally pack up their shit and go. Or they will just like completely turn aside and not even pay attention to you. Like they will literally do everything they can to avoid eye contact. So it's like, it's really hard to actually go through with that when it's not very receptive, you know? And it's like, I don't want to chase them down at the same time. Like I don't want to force anything. I feel like, I don't know.
Okay, who made up this rule that guys should not approach women at the gym? Because I disagree. The gym is one of the best places to meet people because you already have like this commonality of like we prioritize our health. I don't think women don't want to be approached at the gym. I think women don't want to be approached by creepy men at the gym. And let me explain what we mean by creepy. Women are very intuitive. So like if we feel your like gaze at us and it's like lustful, I'm sorry, but like I hate that. Like I hate when I walk past a man and I just know I can feel him like staring at my butt when I walk past. Like that is such a no for me automatically. Or if we catch you across the gym, like staring, like just dead staring at us, like that's creepy. Automatically, it's like a no, and like we don't want you to approach us. Also, there's like an appropriate time to walk up to a girl at the gym. Like don't walk up to her when she's like mid-set. But if she's like, we all take breaks. We're all like, you know, catching our breath before the next set or whatever, or right before we move on to a different station. Like that is a great time to just walk up. And here's the key. You have to be very straightforward about why you're walking up. Do not spark up like a random conversation like mid-workout because it's like, no. Anyways, my advice for the men is if you see a woman that you want to approach at the gym, wait for a good time, walk up and be direct. The key here, I think, is just being direct and honest with like why you walked up. So you could say, hey, I noticed you working out here. I think you're really beautiful. Can I get your number? It really is that simple, guys. And then be prepared for a no. It's okay, but like at least you shot your shot.
I'm not pretty. I'm naturally pleasant or friendly.
PSA, don't be a weirdo in the gym. I was approached today by a guy who I haven't seen in a while who kind of comes off as creepy, and he approached me and was giving me the full while telling me how great I looked and how lean I look and how amazing I look, and he wouldn't stop repeating himself, and it was just too much. Like, it's one thing to compliment somebody, but to fully eye fuck them? Nah, let's have some boundaries in the gym, guys. It's okay to approach people and say they're doing a great job, but leave it at that. Don't make it weird. Right? Why is it so hard?
She wasn't attracted to the guy, now he's a creep. Women do this and start creating videos ranting about how men don't ask them out anymore. Well, Whose fault is it? Women have made it crystal clear. Men are the enemy at the gym. They scream that guys shouldn't approach, shouldn't talk, shouldn't even look. Social media's crawling with their shitty videos calling out men as creeps for glancing their way while lifting weights or checking their form in a mirror. A guy shifts his stance near a woman's treadmill, fucking creep. A man looks in her direction for half a damn second, harass her. They'll whip out their phones, record him like he's a criminal, and post it online, shaming him as some sick predator for doing jack shit, but existing. These women act like every man's out to get them, turning a shared gym into a goddamn war zone where any move is a crime. They demand men stay the hell away, then cry when men actually fucking listen. The hypocrisy is infuriating. Women post endless rants about how men shouldn't approach them at the gym. Don't talk, don't offer to spot, don't even make eye contact. They'll scream, "Leave me the fuck alone," in one video, then make another whining that men are ignoring them. Social media is flooded with clips where they film guys for staring, blowing it out of proportion to paint them as creeps. One video shows a woman bitching about a guy looking her way while she's in skin-tight leggings, acting like he's a threat for noticing her. Another has a woman shaming a man for standing too close to her machine, as if he's plotting some evil shit. They want men to be invisible, but when men avoid them entirely, they throw fits, crying they're being disrespected or ignored. Make up your goddamn minds, you hypocrites. This nonsense has men on edge. Guys are fucking terrified to even glance at a woman at the gym. Social media is littered with stories of men getting reported to gym staff for harassment over nothing, a quick look, a polite nod, or just being in the same damn room. Women will scream, creep, and run to management, threatening to escalate it to a formal complaint if a guy so much as breathes near them. Men see these videos, women filming them, mocking them, ruining their reputations for clout, and they're done. Why risk a ban, a public shaming, or a viral video labeling you a predator for glancing at someone while deadlifting? Men are keeping their eyes on their weights, their heads down, and their distance wide to avoid this toxic drama. Men are ghosting women at gyms because it's not worth the gamble. They're there to train, keeping their eyes on their sets, avoiding women who could destroy them with a single video. Women's social media rants are desperate cries because they're being ignored. They want attention without consequences, to flaunt and flirt while men take the risk. Men don't care anymore. They're done being vilified, done being targets. Women's anger over men avoiding them at gyms exposes their lie. They demand men stay away, scream creep at every glance, and post videos shaming men for existing, then cry when men ignore them. They've turned gyms into a trap, accusing men of harassment for nothing while dodging accountability for their own actions. Men are done risking their peace for a look or a word that could be twisted into a scandal. Women's rants are pathetic screams because they're losing control. In 2025, men aren't looking your way because you've made it too dangerous to try. Men are out, and we're not coming back. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.